Our first design is called the Lazy Man. It's called the Lazy Man because it was lazily put together. A couple of sheets of paper around the outside taped on to provide cushioning onto a cup in which the egg will be placed inside. The egg will be padded inside as well by some additional sheets of paper shown here. Finally, we'll conclude with a piece of tape on top of it to help secure everything in place. The second one is called the Cradle because, well, it looks like you're going to cradle the egg in between all of those rubber bands. There are fins placed on the side. The fin's purpose is to help the cup fall in a straight line and not tilt on its sides. The egg is cradled inside of the cup like so. There are 4 rubber bands, although it looks like 8. Each of the rubber bands are weaved through twice in order to make the cradle. The top will help secure the egg in the event that it would come loose. The third design is the pod. The pod, although it looks like a mesh of metal on the outside, those paper clips are purposefully designed to function as feet. You have 3 paper clips creating 6 feet on the bottom and 3 paper clips creating 6 feet on the sides in case it were to land and fall on its side. The egg itself will not be placed inside this red cup. Instead, the egg will be placed inside of a different cup, which will then be placed inside of the red cup. This plastic cup here has some cushioning on the bottom. Then we put in the egg, more cushioning on top, tape the egg in place. Finally, put the top piece into the landing pod and secure it with tape. Number 4 is a single parachute. The single chute has a rectangular chute that is symmetric. It is folded and cut purposefully to allow it to catch as much air as possible. Some of those cuts, although you may think would not catch air, the purpose is to allow the sheet of paper to fold more easily and therefore catch as much air as possible in the chute. Inside the cup, there is some fluff to cushion the egg. The egg is wrapped around a sheet of paper, placed inside, and then sealed on top with some more tape. The fifth and final one is the TriShoot. The TriShoot is just that, 3 symmetric chutes. Each chute is tied together by a string on 2 of the 4 corners. It is again folded to try and capture as much air as possible. Inside the cup is some cushioning for the egg. The egg will be wrapped just like in the single chute. And finally, tape on top to seal it. Here's a view of the TriShoot upside down. Those 3 chutes should pop out to the sides and catch as much air as possible.